If you know, you know. Pasta with tuna, and I'm not talking about tuna casserole. Hey everyone, Mark here, and today we're gonna make pasta with tuna from a can. If you feel like this combination shouldn't work, stick with me, trust me. I used to have this dish growing up all the time, although I made a few tweaks for this recipe. So enough talking, let's get right into it, shall we? All right, so let's start with some cherry tomatoes. I'm sure a lot of you have grown your own this summer, so any variety you have will work. Depending on the size of your cherry tomatoes, slice or quarter about 2 cups of them, add them to the bowl. Thinly slice or finely chop a couple cloves of garlic. Then finely chop up about a small to medium-sized white onion. Next, let's take the pits out of the best olives in the world, the Castelvetrano olive. So buttery. Once you've taken out all the pits, give a rough chop, place in a bowl. Let's chop up some parsley nice and fine. Try to just use the leaves here. Then grab a big ass pot of water, bring it to a boil, generously salt it, add your linguine. Now let's make the sauce while the pasta cooks. Add about a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil to a pan on medium to high heat. Add a couple tablespoons of butter. Now let's add your onions and your garlic. Now let's add some chili flakes. I'm so happy that I got a nice fresh batch of dried peperoncino straight from Calabria. You know, I keep it in this little clay pot that I bought many years ago when I went to go visit my family's hometown for the first time. And every time I use that little clay pot, it just takes me back. Oh, I miss it so much. Anyways, add your tomatoes and season with salt and freshly cracked pepper. When the tomatoes are softened and cooked down a bit, we're gonna add our olives and we're gonna saute for a couple more minutes. That looks pretty good to me. Let's add those olives. Now let's talk the star of the dish, the tuna. These are the 2 brands that I usually buy. I prefer Callipo just because it's from Calabria and I support anything Calabrese. If you can't find these 2 brands, don't panic. Use whatever tuna you have on hand. If it is packed in water, just drain it. If it's packed in olive oil, it makes things that much easier. 2 to 3 minutes before the pasta's finished cooking, we're gonna take it off the heat. We're gonna add a little ladle of pasta water into our pan. We're gonna add our pasta, we're gonna mix and toss and finish cooking the pasta. Now let's add our tuna, mix and toss. Finish off with a little bit of parsley, mix and toss. Now let's eat this mofo. There you have it, pasta with tuna. Oh man, that's good. Everything plays together so well. Mm. Mm. Mm.